we need to answer it more formally, Jared. So who the hell is Scott Adams after reviewing this little list we have here?
Scott Adams, compared to some of the other people, especially like Bill Maher, that being a 3-hour episode, this one is going to be half of that. Scott Adams strikes me as fairly one-dimensional. He did something, and through persistence and some luck, had massive success with an extremely mundane comic strip in newspapers, and tinkered with Trumpism and then dove full in as soon as he seemed to spot some dollar signs and some fresh attention, and praise not just for Dilbert, but for him personally. You know, this is a guy who seemed to have a genius complex, like a God complex about himself. And by weighing in and putting himself out there to defend Trump the way he was defending it, he was getting validation on that front that he didn't seem to be getting otherwise. If he was, I don't think he would have made a fake account to go around Reddit and like defend himself in arguments, right? If he was actually getting the kind of validation he wanted. So who was Scott Adams? I think he was a piece of shit asshole, no doubt, who thought he was a lot smarter than he was. Mike, who the hell was Scott Adams?
I'm a great writer, as luck would have it. I'm going to try.
He's a great writer. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it would be really funny to like try to use that as like a pickup line in a bar or whatever. Be like, I'm a great writer, as luck would have it. And I can't believe on his deathbed he's like, by the way, guys, I'm good. You know, don't believe your lying eyes. I'm actually good. Anyway, ridiculous man. I am going to say that he is a dumb guy's idea of a smart guy. I think that's the simplest way to put it. He's a pseudo-intellectual. The pseudoscience is such a hallmark of his rhetoric that you have to, you want to laugh. But then again, look at what we've been subjected to. And that's the next thing I was going to say. He's a fascist. And a lot of the people who are pushing fascism are insecure people just like this, who have been also very lucky and have had a lot of blessings in their life and feel very entitled. And that's what fascism is in America. It is people exactly like this fucking guy. And to bring it back to the world we're in now, which we are going to be talking about, you and I, we're going to do a premium style one on the main, just catching up with the news, you and I, because we need to.
Yeah, there's just so much has happened. It's going to have to be like a grab bag, I think.
When you see a woman dragged out of her car and dragged along the street by a bunch of smooth-brained thugs, white thugs with masks over their faces, when you see that, feel free to think of Scott Adams in his recent passing. And that's the way you should be remembered, because it's these type of self-important, misogynistic, lucky, financially well-to-do people who perceive themselves as victims who are responsible for this obvious mess that we find ourselves in.
Dilbert down. Total bitch is the short way to put that. Sorry.
This is gonna get clipped on Jack's feed.
Who cares? Clip it, Jack. Clip it. Don't forget to put a link to the Patreon.